Coinbase accidentally spilled Cardano's secret. And did you know that this could impact Cardano's price to skyrocket soon? But what is this secret all about? Make sure to stay tuned until the end to learn more about it. As it is known, Joe Biden had the last warning for cryptocurrencies or Cardano holders in 2021 when he issued the new infrastructure bill on centralized exchanges such as Coinbase. Can Cardano holders be concerned about this and what's going on? With the inclusion of a provision in the repeal of the infrastructure bill that shocked the crypto world, the bill was passed in the House of Representatives. Further, representatives from the financial regulators requested that Congress regulate stablecoins. But what does all of this mean? As part of the infrastructure spending package enacted by U.S. President Joe Biden, cryptocurrency transactions were required to be reported for tax purposes, and an effort is still underway by a bipartisan group of senators to amend the change despite opposition from the digital currency industry. Whatever the case may be, Washington faces more challenges when it comes to regulating and taxing Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Moreover, what are these? What changes have been made? Moreover, Coinbase and other cryptocurrency brokers must track and record transactions in 2023 to comply with IRS regulations, and they'll have to provide information on their customers and their sales, as well as information such as their gross proceeds and capital gains or losses, just like how stock and bond brokers do it now with the 1099-B tax form. Additionally, businesses receiving payments of over $10 each in crypto must report the sender's identities, which mirrors cash transactions over $10,000 that are monitored by the government for money laundering. Secondly, what are the implications for taxpayers? It is probably not too many since virtual currencies are already considered to be real property. Similar to stocks and bonds, there were already taxes due when the assets were exchanged or sold. Then this may result in a loss if the assets were sold for less than they were originally worth. In addition, the IRS has started already enforcing penalties on those who don't report their cryptocurrency transactions, which will offset gains from other assets. In addition, someone who paid with cryptocurrency must pay income taxes on it as well. In addition, they have recently adopted a rule requiring people not to report sales receipts or transactions involving virtual currencies on their Form 1040. Then third, why require so much more reporting? Estimates from the Joint Committee on Taxation state that the program will generate approximately $28 billion in additional tax revenues over a decade. Additionally, one of the primary concerns with cryptocurrency transactions is the fact that they are not taxable since the IRS does not have jurisdiction over them. 4. What do you think is controversial about the new requirements? Crypto advocates say the term cryptocurrency broker is overly broad and applies to any entity that facilitates transfers of digital assets, and their interpretation of this language could mean that crypto miners, as those responsible for processing power for validation processes, and software developers could have to report information that they may not even see or access. Moreover, Wyoming Senator Cynthia Lummis remains concerned about reining in innovation despite her concerns regarding this. Then which changes will Congress propose to the law in number 5? Further, Senator Lummis and Senator Ron Wyden, chair of the Senate Finance Committee, have proposed a law that would dramatically curtail the definition of a broker, and the IRS does not need to know about blockchain transactions since it will enable crypto wallets to verify and record transactions. By clarifying that these transactions are not required to be reported to the IRS, compliance will be made easier. Additionally, Senator Ted Cruz from Texas has proposed eliminating the crypto section of the infrastructure law, and there were several attempts to amend legislation throughout the Senate debate, but none were successful, resulting in these standalone bills. So is there anything investors should do in response to the new regulations? Furthermore, to make sure investors stay on the right side of the law, there are 2 key considerations in the new crypto investment law. To compare the actual cost of your cryptocurrency to the cost reported by the exchange to the IRS, you will first need to track your cost basis or price at which you purchased your cryptocurrency as accurately quickly as possible. In addition, it might be more advantageous to involve a tax professional who has experience in crypto investments. Also, you might be as forthright as possible about which cryptocurrencies you own and how much you paid for them. Despite the IRS's previous support for taxing cryptocurrencies, the IRS's clearly defined reporting requirements will require cryptocurrency investors to properly record and report their transactions. And it was claimed that many people will be surprised by tax law changes, and these gains and tax consequences can no longer be avoided since the IRS is going to track this information. So what are the new implications of infrastructure legislation for Cardano's price? So as U.S. President Joe Biden signed into law a $1 trillion infrastructure bill last week that includes provisions to tax cryptocurrency trades and ultimately generate more than $2.8 billion in revenue annually for the U.S. Frankly, that isn't much money. This is because the legislation has a crypto tax element that is not written, and the government can stifle a growing section of the economy. According to the infrastructure bill, this needs to be done by a brokerage. Furthermore, smart contracts can be signed without being mediated by a broker, so who is responsible for reporting in this scenario? And what is the difference between a miner and a brokerage? Additionally, cryptocurrency traders are, without a doubt, having to pay taxes just like investors with other investments. In most cases, taxes are due in connection with the liquidation of assets or the transfer of ownership. Although the vagueness of the law threatens to either prevent U.S. citizens from participating in cryptocurrency trading platforms or to inhibit small cryptocurrency investors from participating. This has happened before, and this is because FATCA, or Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act, led some financial institutions to refuse to offer services to American citizens due to the burdensome compliance rules relative to the stakes and potential benefits. So where does Cardano stand in 2022? We all know that since its release, Cardano has grown in popularity as the best Ethereum killer, and based on past price action, ADA has proved to be a great investment for new and existing investors alike. Further, Cardano's price has dropped by 10.98% over the past 7 days, while Bitcoin's price is down by 12.64%, and Ethereum's price is down by 3.69%. But before investing in Cardano, you should understand its long-term performance and future price prediction. Additionally, as Cardano's mass adoption is already underway, its value will significantly rise over the next few years, and every Cardano holder hopes that ADA's market capitalization will grow much, and one thing is certain, it is expected to grow in price. Also, it is no secret that a record high was reached in September, but ADA fell back as traders took profits. From its current value of US $2, Cardano is projected to reach US $3 in 2022, according to predictions. Further surges are expected to bring the digital token to an average of US $4.87 in 2025 and US $7.32 in 2028. So where does ADA's value come from? In 2022, the price of Cardano is expected to surge massively due to various factors. Furthermore, Cardano is also expected to enter the institutional adoption circle within the near future, and we know that if the investment increases, the currency's value will grow as well. Furthermore, ADA is expected to be held back by supply and demand factors in the market. Moreover, the limited supply of cryptocurrency makes its price more vulnerable to demand-side factors than supply-side factors. Then, aside from its green characteristics, this digital token also stands out from Bitcoin and Ethereum in terms of growth and buzz. In addition to the new software update, the crypto network now rivals Ethereum as one of the biggest rivals. Furthermore, we all know that Cardano has already been listed on Coinbase. As a result of Coinbase's listing and adaptation of Cardano, the company has high hopes for this cryptocurrency. And the fact that Cardano possesses these factors and features that we have just mentioned allows it to stand out among other altcoins. While the Cardano Foundation, a not-for-profit Swiss organization overseeing the advancement and development of the Cardano protocol and its ecosystem, recently doubled the rewards for its bug bounty program to improve the network security. Moreover, the bug bounty rewards on HackerOne have doubled for 6 weeks ending March 25, 2022. The maximum payout would be $20,000 for critical vulnerabilities affecting Cardano nodes. White hat hackers may be rewarded between $10,000 and $800 for exploiting other node vulnerabilities. Additionally, Cardano wallet vulnerabilities can offer rewards ranging between $500 and $15,000 depending on how critical the exploit is. In addition, the Cardano Foundation's detailed hacking must be documented in detail along with reproducible steps for these rewards to be eligible. Furthermore, the Foundation wrote in its update that it welcomes the opportunity to work closely with the security community to identify security vulnerabilities that can prevent systems from being exploited by hackers. Also, according to the company, the program is geared towards strengthening the brand while covering everything necessary to access and manage crypto assets that exist on the Cardano network. Moreover, the Cardano Foundation began partnering with security firm HackerOne last year to launch a bug bounty program in which the firm looks for vulnerabilities within the project's blockchain. Hence, this is yet another feature that could affect Cardano's price to rise soon. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. Look in the comments section for what to do. Make sure you click the subscribe and bell buttons.